Okay, so we're looking at the carbon cycle and we're looking at harvested wood products pool, which, like I say, you can divide it up into lots of different ways, but at its simplest we can divide it up into paper products, what are called board products, and then we have solid wood. I could hear you thinking. So, yeah, so really we can divide it up any way we like, but what we're looking at here is lifetimes. And we can get extremely complicated ways of calculating what's going on here. So we've got the carbon in the harvested wood product pool, so that harvested wood product pool encompasses all of these things. So the lifetime of paper typically is probably going to be no more than 1 year, something like that. Depends how many times it gets recycled, and it depends what sort of products it goes into. Board products, I don't know, 10, 15 years maybe. Could be longer, could be less. Solid wood products, it depends what they go into. If they're going to go into furniture, maybe 10 years. If it goes into houses, well, who knows, 100 years? Maybe 1,000 years. It gets very complicated if we're trying to work out how long stuff is going to stay in these different product pools. And we can calculate it on the basis of what we might call a residence time in that pool, or we can do something else. We can measure the amount of material going in and the amount of material coming out. And then we don't have to worry really about what the product lifetimes are. The trouble is it can be quite difficult. It's usually a lot easier to measure what's going in, and it's usually not that easy to know what's coming out of a product pool. These sorts of things are generally reported because they're produced in factories, whereas these sorts of things may be coming out because you've demolished a house, or you've smashed up a kitchen and thrown it away, or how do you measure how long a piece of paper is going to be hanging around for? You might recycle it 10 times, or you might burn it immediately. So when people do these calculations, they might assume product lifetimes, but it would be so much better if we could measure what's going in and what's coming out. Luckily for houses, which is the more important of these pools, we do have some idea of how many houses are being demolished, and we certainly know how many are being built each year.